Okay, so today we are sending one name in the backend. So we have one button. Whenever I click on that, I need to send one name in the backend. So we have connected a link. Now we are sending the data in the body part. So what I'm writing like name, and name should be I need JSON format, so I need to write here curly braces and name. I want to say ABC. Okay, so I'm sending one name. Its name ABC. Control S. So I have connected that link. Now I need to go in index.js and I need to create one API. So app dot we are accepting the request, so we need to write post. In the post we have to mention one root. So we have mentioned like whatever you need name. After that we need one request and response. This is a parameter. And what will I get in this root? So we need to write curly braces return part. Now what I need to do, I am just accepting that name. So fonts name, it's a destructured process. So we are accepting through body. So we need to write body here. Okay. So we have mentioned one root and we have accepted name here through the body. So we have sent ABC name and we have accepted name here. Okay. Now what you need to do, just check data is coming or not. Console.log. So I'm checking this data name. Control S and I am just starting the server node index.js. So my server has been started. Okay, so let's see. Now we are sending data. This is my port number 3033. Correct. Now let's check. Where is your button? This is phone part. Control S. Okay, we have mentioned home here. So we need to go in the home. So this is the button, but we didn't write anything here. So we are just writing click. So what I need, whenever I click on this, data will go like we have sent name here and here we have accepted. Now this data need to store in the database and retrieve it here. Okay. So I am clicking on this button, click. So I am just checking data is come or not. So here you can see data accepted. Now what we are doing, we are just saving this data in the database. So we are just doing, we have to connect first database. So we are just writing const user. Okay. Wait. You have to create firstly one table. So I am creating one table const. Firstly we need to create one schema. So I'm writing here name schema. Whatever you can write here. in new Mongoose is we have installed that schema, and here we have only one field, its name. So name will be type string and required true. So we are just copying this and writing it. Okay, type will be string and required will be true. So we have already one field. Now we are creating a table through this schema. So const name, whatever you can write here in Mongoose will help for creating a table. Mongoose.model. So we are just giving a name to the database, and this table name schema will be joined. Okay, so we have created a one table and we have saved in the variable. Now this is your table. In this table we are sending the data name dot create. So we are sending whenever we write await, so we need to do here asynchronous function. Got it? Now we are sending here name. So I am writing a name. Okay, because we have accepted here name. If you are writing something else in the new schema, you are writing like full name. So this is your column name, and this is your value which is coming. So we need to write firstly column name, and in this column name you need a field of name. Okay, you need a value of name. So in this column name will be saved. Okay, whenever we are writing the same column name and the same value, so we don't need to write here. Okay, so now we have created a one table and we have sent the data in the table. Now we are just checking data is gone or not. So const not const. So we are just checking user. So whenever data comes and saved the database in the console, you can see here. So whenever we are changing in this server, we need to restart again. Let's send data again. Click. Okay, we have accepted a name here MongoDB. This data is coming from MongoDB. Okay, so we are here console, and now what we are doing, our user will get to know like the data has been submitted. So we need to throw a response, and the response will come from backend. So after successfully everything, we need to send response in the form of JSON. And JSON is a function. In the function you need to pass a value anything. I'm writing here any. I'm writing true false because of through the boolean value I need to show something true, and I need to send one message or anything. I'm writing anything. Okay, you can write here anything. So data submitted. Okay, that's correct. Now what we are doing, we are just starting again. So this all a response which you have sent. Now we are accepting this response in the front end. request is accepting data in the database, backend, and response will send response in the front end. So front end can use this response, but where we have created one variable, and in this variable we have we have connected a backend. So we need to take one variable const, whatever you can write here, data, and we need to store data from the response, and response is giving us JSON. Okay, response, and through this response you have accepted the response JSON. Okay, so we have sent a JSON, so we are accepting JSON. Now in the data all our JSON will be saved. Now what you need to do, you need to just check if condition. If we have written over the any will be true. So what you need to do, you need to show alert. So need to show alert, and in the alert message will be come from backend. So you send it here anything. So write here anything. Okay, and in the else part you need to write whatever you can. You need to show alert. In the alert you can write anything. So if any, don't need to write any, this any coming from data, so write here data dot any. Okay, now just check. So you sended data and data submitted. Okay, so we got one response action. Okay, so user will get to know this data is submitted. Okay.